in Osama City. You're watching One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. Serving you with information, news, sports, and public affairs. One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. Serving you with love. Ang telebisyong pangmasa. One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. One TV special report.
Good afternoon to everyone, and we would like to thank you in behalf of the local government unit of Osama City for your attendance here this afternoon. We'll turn over the floor to the Secretariat for the calling of the roll and determination of the quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For our Peace and Order Council, we have Honorable Sam Norman G. Fuentes, our chairman. We have Honorable Simplicia O. Neri, Vice Mayor. Honorable Attorney Marcel Yantapayan, our City Councilor. Honorable Roland Suizo Jr., our City Councilor. Present. Honorable Salvador C. Canlas Jr., President Liga ng Barangay. Please say present. Honorable John Phil D. Duhay Lungsod. Ms. Rodessa Grace A. Wano, our City Administrator. Thank you. Major Agustin G. Araso. Good afternoon, sir. First Lieutenant Mark Joseph A. Abad, our Commanding Officer, Alpha Company, Philippines. Thank you. Attorney Charmy Mamaog from City Prosecutor's Office. Mamawag. Mamawag. Attorney Mamawag. Thank you. Mr. Edgel G. Vedra from the ILG. Thank you. Yours truly from OICCPD, from City Planning and Development Office, Joanne De Beltran. Mr. Raji Gomez from City Social Welfare Department Office. Thank you. Ms. Ella Faye Cartagenas, our CADAC focal person. Thank you. Ms. Evelyn T. Umilda, our City Budget Officer. Thank you. From City Accounting Office, represented by Ms. Solamet Centillas from the City Accounting Office. Thank you. Ms. Julie Fee Napikit, our City Treasurer. Our City Engineer, Engineer Mary Morey C. Alianic. Thank you, Engineer. Mr. Junisio Liwagon, our School Division Superintendent. Mr. Paquito R. Gazal Jr. from City Agriculture's Office. Our City Health Officer, Dr. Florin Irog. Thank you, Doc. Our OICCDRRMO, Attorney Francisco the Third Solita. Mr. Jaime S. Tomada from, thank you, Enterprise Office. Elizabeth G. represented by Sir Sibilia from DNR Senro Office. Mr. Rolando Libertario Jr., represented by Ms. Cherry Fe Durante from DAR. Thank you. Ms. Luz G. Galda, represented by Ms. Angie Tapon from DTI. Thank you. Ms. Rosenda Bihes, our Transportation Regulation Officer. Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Leoncio Medallo from our City Information Office. Fire Inspector Precious Marciano Cortez, our Acting Fire Marshal, BFP. Thank you, sir. Junior Inspector Jeffrey A. Ribles, our City Jail Warden from BJMP. Thank you, sir. Okay. Police Captain. Sorry, I guess right. From Police Captain. I'm sorry if I cannot read this properly. Police Captain from a second PFMC. MPO 3. Jerome, PO3 Jerome from our Coast Guard substation. Mr. Vincent Cecil Orcales from Pidea, not here. Miss Lucille Maglasang from OLT. Thank you. Archbishop Martin Humawad from our religious sector. And we have Engineer John Kerwin C., our representative from Ozamis Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, sir. So we have in total 31 present out of 39 for the Peace and Order Council. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
So having 31 of 39 for the Peace and Order Council, the chair hereby declares a quorum for it.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. From the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, please say present as I call your name. Honorable Sam Norman G. Fuentes, Honorable Simplicia O. Neri,
Present.
Attorney Marcelian C. Tapayan, Honorable Salvador C. Canlas, Honorable John Feldy Duhay Lungsod, Miss Rothessa Grace A. Uwano, Police Major Agustin Arazo, First Lieutenant Mark Joseph A. Abad, represented by Second Lieutenant Caterlac from the Mr. Edgel G. Vidra from the DILG, Engineer Joanne D. Beltran, Mr. Raji Gomez, Miss Evelyn T. Umelda, Miss E.C. Dimal, represented by Salumet Centellas from the City Accounting, Miss Julie F. Sena Piquet, Engineer Mary Moray C. Alianic, Mr. Dionisio L. Liwagon, Mr. Paquito Argasal from the City Agriculture's Office, Dr. Maria Florilyn D. Irog from the City Health Office, Attorney Francisco III B. Solita, OIC CDRRMO, Engineer Froilan A. Bundaco from the SWEMO, Mr. Samuel S. Cristota, represented by Armila Impiales from the City Assessor, Dr. Lordios Callao, represented by Naomi A. Alburo from the City Veterinarian's Office, Ms. Lilita G. Navarez from City Nutrition Office, Fire Inspector Precious Marciano R. Cortez, Acting Fire Marshal, Junior Inspector Jeffrey A. Rebles from City Jail Warden, BJMP. Okay, thank you. Police Major Lucino M. Labares from the Ozamis Airport Police. Police Major Joel Isik from the PNP Maritime. Police Colonel Generich Hilot, represented by Police Captain Aroos, 2nd PMFC. PO3 Gregory Forneto from Coast Guard Substation. Engineer Ruel Christian A. Agostero from WELC. Engineer Ronilo V. Balatero from Prime Water. Okay. Engineer Salvador Delina, represented by Ilbert John Tamparong, PPA. Okay, thank you, sir. Mr. Asher Ithmar A. Alunar, represented by Ferdinand Kapinpin. Okay, thank you, sir. Mark Galio from Red Cross. Represented. Thank you, sir. Mr. Nelson T. Quarisma, President Coastline. Rene Boy Paborada from Recon. Dr. Orbis Paglinawan, represented by Pablito Tadle. Thank you, sir. And Ms. Elvira D. Tan, represented by Pershing Tangkito. Thank you, sir. Out of 38, there are 30 members of the CDRMC, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Pasco. With respect to the CDR-MMC, 30 out of 38 being present, the chair declares a quorum. We would like also to correct the head of the PMFC, Lieutenant Colonel Hilot is present. No, he is not merely represented. Although Captain Ano is also present here. We would like just to acknowledge the presence. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. For the City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, please raise your hand and say present if your name is called. CADAC Chairman, Honorable Sam Norman G. Fuentes. Honorable Simplicia O. Neri, the City Vice Mayor.
Present.
City Councilor, Committee on Peace and Order, Attorney Marcelian Tapayan. Committee on Health, City Councilor, Honorable Catherine C. Lim. President of Liga ng mga Barangay, Honorable Salvador C. Canlas Jr. President, SK Federated, Honorable John Phil Duhay Lungsod. City Administrator, Ms. Ruthiza Grace Wano. OIC Chief of Police, Osami City Police Station, Police Major Agustin G. Arazo. City Prosecutor's Office, Attorney Cherry May Mamawag. DILG Officer, Mr. Ijel G. Vedra. OIC, City Social Welfare and Development Office, Mr. Raji Gomez. Yours truly, CADAC Focal Person, Ms. Ella F. Cartagenas. School Division Superintendent, Mr. Junicio Liwagon, or Representative. City Health Officer, Dr. Maria Florilindi Erog-Erog. City Information Office, Ms. Dazel Tixon, represented by Mr. Leoncio Medallo. Provincial Officer, Vincent Cecil M. Orcales, represented by Agent Borlat. Sir, good afternoon. From City Jail Warden, BGMP, Junior Jeffrey Rebles. Thank you. Regional Trial Court Judge, Honorable Mary Faith Monte de Ramos, Inner Representative. City Parole and Probation Office, Ms. Verna Zapatos. Representative from Couples for Christ. Anyone? Director of the National Chaplain of the Philippines, Osami City Chapter, Pastora Araceli Julin. Representative from Osami City National High School Multipurpose Cooperative, Mr. Alfred Barrientos. Afternoon, sir. Representative from Public Teachers, Annalyn Ingracia. From CADAC support staff, we have here Ma'am Kisha Marie Araya. Total of regular member, we have 23 and the present is 17. 17 out of 23 regular members.
There being 17 out of 23 for the City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, the chair likewise declares a quorum. Before we proceed, we would like again to extend our thanks for those who have taken the time for this call for the joint meeting of the three councils, the Peace and Order Council, Anti-Drug Abuse Council, and the CDRRMC. I know that this would be an interruption of our regular work schedule, but this is tantamount to being a jury call, wherein it is necessary for us to really convene, not merely for updates, but for other tasks that is required of us in the LGU. May we also request Prosecutor Mamawag to please occupy the seat here. Colonel Hilot, sir, and who else? BFP Chief. So the first agenda for this afternoon's joint meeting would be an update on the peace and order situation of the city to be handled by the Philippine National Police and followed by the Armed Forces of the Philippines. So I'll turn this over to the Secretariat of the Peace and Order Council, or we will just directly call the Philippine National Police represented by the Chief of Police, Major Agustin Arazo. Sir, the floor is yours, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. To our officer, Honorable Mayor, Attorney Sam Norman Puente, sir. To our respective members of the Peace and Order Council, Osamis City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, partner agencies, distinguished guests, a pleasant day to all. Today I will be presenting the Osamis CP's strength, peace and order situation, operational accomplishment, issues and concern, and recommendations of our office covering from the period March 16 to June 21, 2026. Shown are the total strength of Osamis CPS: 3 PCOs, 121 PNCO, total of 124 PNP personnel. Next. Shown are the mobility vehicles of Osamis City CPS as of June 21, 2026. We have 7 serviceable patrol issued from PNP and 9 serviceable patrol vehicles issued from the LGU, total of 16 serviceable patrol vehicles. Next. Shown are the mobility of Osamis CPS motorcycle. 2 serviceable patrol motorcycle issued by the PNP and 20 serviceable motorcycle issued by the LGU, total of 22. Shown are the Osamis CPS issued capabilities. With a total strength of 124, we have issued 123 short firearms and 103 long firearms. Shown are the Osamis CPS communication capabilities as of June 21, 2026. For handheld radios, ideal 124, actual 65, variance of 58. For base radio, ideal 4, actual 1, variance of 3. For our mobile radios, ideal 12, actual 12. Total number of required 124. Total number of radio on hand 65. Shown are our search and rescue and retrieval equipment capabilities. Next. For the first and order situation, as of June 16, from the period covered March 16, 2026 to June 21, we had total number of crimes 85. Shown are the comparative total number of crimes from March 16 to June 21, 2025 to March 16 to June 21, 2026. We have decreased 9 incidents, which is 9.5%. For comparison of total number of crimes from March 16, 2021 to March 16 to June 2021 to 2026. Shown are the total focus crime. March 16 to June 2021-2025, 6. March 16, 2021-2026, 21-26, 3. There's a decrease of 3 focus crime. Shown are the comparative 8 focus crime for the period covered March 16 to June 21, 2026. 1 frustrated murder and 2 rape case. For operational accomplishment, from the period covered, operational accomplishment for period covered March 16 to June 21, 2026. Accomplishment on campaign against lost firearms. We have 5 numbers of operations and 1 arrested persons. Next. These are the turnover and these are the turnover firearms. Next. For campaign against illegal drugs from March 16 to June 21, 2026. I have total number of operation 28, 29 person arrested, 56 cases filed, 73.1 grams of illegal drug confiscated. These are the personalities for campaign against illegal drugs. Next. Next. For May. Next. As for the month of June. Next. For shown are the campaign against illegal gambling Number of operation 2, arrested 5, at large 2, cases filed 7. Next. An accomplishment against smuggled cigarette, confiscated last April 1, at a total value of 4,520,000. These are the accomplishments on the implementation of Corpio Ordinance. We have 21 operations. We arrested 41 minors and 99 adults. For the implementation of the unauthorized smoking in public, from March to June 21, we have 76 operations, and we have issued 134 citations for violators. For the accomplishment implementation of authorized drinking in public, we have 21 operations and issued 100 citations for violators. For accomplishment of traffic ordinance, we have issued 6,215 citation tickets and 240 TOP, and impounded 6 motor vehicles and 54 motorcycle. Issues and concern for this smuggled cigarette, regulation of e-bikes, and for the simulation exercises. Recommendation enactment of ordinance prohibition of selling of smuggled cigarette. Road safety regulation for e-bikes. Request for mandatory participation of all concerned agencies during CIMIX. Enactment of the city ordinance against shirtless individuals in public places. That's all for Sammy Sibiso.
Okay, thank you, Major Arazo. Any comment, interjection, or any reaction to the update given by the Philippine National Police?
Honorable Chair,
Yes, Attorney Marcelian Tabayan.
on behalf of the Peace and Order Committee of City Council, the members would like to commend and laud the local city police for their strong and persistent sustained efforts in apprehending the peddlers of illegal drugs, specifically Sabu. However, we are also concerned about the continuing proliferation of these illegal drugs in our community. So we cannot ignore the comments from residents. How about the suppliers? Kaya naigo mga gagmay nga mga peddlers. So we cannot really strike a supplier because all Osama City has no supplier anymore. But supplier may have come from neighboring provinces, which I have no liberty to name. But I think we can have a coordinated effort with the province and the other municipalities nga atong yung mapugnan ng indip Sabu sa Osama City. We know that Sabu can come in different channels and mostly sa dagat. Kaya na yung pambot dahil kaya pagtabok ug sa Pangilibre Bridge. Do we have any plans, sir, sa atong city police nga mo-coordinate sa province sa Tangob para butang tag strong yun nga barrier sa Pangilibre Bridge nga apugan nato na yung mga idip Sabu kay sa mga igod usay karga sa mga trucks, mga driver na sa delivery tax ilang kutakon na di ta kabulo nga nali sa busulod sa uban ng mga transportation vehicles. Do you have any plan, sir, to curtail this Indip Cebu in sa city through the Pangil Bridge and the Pangilbi waters in Samis?
Major Araso, you may respond.
Thank you for your question, sir. We have already coordinated with Osamis, Tanggop, CPS. In fact, we have arrested, I think, 3 of our arrested personalities due to our coordination with Tanggop, CPS. But we cannot go beyond Osamis as to make operation in or making some operation in beyond in our EOR. We are only limited to Osamis City as to the operation of illegal drugs. But we are trying our best to deny the entry of illegal drugs in Osamis City, sir.
Okay, Attorney Mars.
Sir, we understand that there are limitations
Especially.
in enforcing the law because of our EOR, no? Dito ka ato sa Tanggop o sa Lanao. That's why I'm speaking of coordination. Can we coordinate with the province or the army? Kaya kanil mga sabusay hadlok sa army, dili hadlok police, army hadlok. Nga mabutang og strong checkpoint sa Pangil Bridge. Then to coordinate with maritime, sa Coast Guard para hapsay ang utong waters Pangilbi. So I would like to inquire rapid coordination sa province, sa army, sa maritime para na collective effort ba? Di lang ang Osamis, collective effort sa all stakeholders nga ato yung pugna ng lugar kay winners Tanggop usog na pod na reports, although I can validate kung na reports kain from residents Tanggop nga kusog ang Tanggop pod, no, although mas grabe sa tabok. So musami siya pugong ba kita strong ito pugong rin, pero kung may pugong sa ubang dapit resulta mapinintin na tani sa atong syudad niya magkaloya atong mga katawan kay we tried very well to limit the demand, but the supply wa tay mahimo kay livelihood mo good mato pa sa atong leaders livelihood. So while we strengthen our efforts on the demand side, hatag na livelihood, rehabilitation sa atong PWDs, atong monitor sige, pero kung na sige sa buong sulod, nakugsas nga kali atong mga PWDs, mabalik na po ni, matintal, na masaya atong efforts for how many years, for how many months nga, naningkamot ha. So, I am looking at striking the source. Kung dili magani, ang agyan na lang, ano mo siya. So, could Sir Chief Police could respond to that?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You may respond.
Sir, we have coordinated because we have interagency coordination as to the illegal drugs, but we cannot tell this council how and what are our plans because we cannot expose our what are our programs on how to eradicate and how to deny the entrance of the drugs.
Attorney Mars.
Well, sir, I am satisfied that I have to assume that there was coordination already made by city police with the province and the army and other agencies. I will not want to dig further kung sa plano, kay that would already dig deeper into the secrecy na kanang classified na ang information. So I will not go further. I am satisfied nga na coordination with the province and the army and other agencies nga naay collective effort nga mahimo ang atong local police sa pagsumpog sa illegal drugs along the way entrance sa panglibid o sa panglibid mismo. Thank you, Robert, sir. I have no more questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further? Okay, Attorney, Councilor Suizo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, we can never expect a society smooth or peaceful yung kaayo because considering Osami City is already a first-class city and we can never expect nga naagi tay daghan gyud pud nga alarming concerns. And with this, I just like to raise the concern regarding sa atong mga minors nga involved sa mga crimes, especially recently nga sa Gimad na ay minor nga giluba, and then recently put sa annex minor put tong involved nga giluba, and then I also heard nga naapoy 9 years old nga gi-rape by a 23 years old. With this rising alarm, then in fact we also approve bag-o lang namo na approve ang committee report ng DOSAIC nga taas pud kaayo ato ang rate sa online nga sexual harassment o violators. I just like to ask the PNP, Mr. Chair, kung do you have any programs that the LGU could help to address sa alarming cases involving minors on crimes nga kanang serious